Hello, my dear subscribers and friends and people who support me anywhere on the internet. My name is Vera Golosova and I'm an artist, and today I want to invite you to draw with me a little bit and to talk about such a unusual but really not thing as imposter syndrome. And many people did videos about it, and many people will do after me, so I guess this will be my take. And my hottest take is, yeah, I've got it, so what? And my wild guess is that everybody has it on different level, but still we all ask ourselves sometimes if we are good enough or if we are worthy enough. And sometimes it cripples us, and sometimes it gives us kind of new power. So, but what I realized about the imposter syndrome that I never knew before is that I never checked on the origins of the term, and I learned that the term imposter phenomenon was introduced in an article published in 1978, which was entitled "The Impostor Phenomenon in High-Achieving Women: Dynamics and Therapeutic Intervention" by Dr. Pauline R. Clance and Dr. Suzanne A. Imes, or Imes, I'm not sure. So wow, isn't it cool? I never actually knew that originally it was the term coined for women, and I'm sure that I know quite a lot of men who experience the imposter syndrome, but now it sounds very logic. It's very convenient and natural that women had more of this imposter syndrome, especially like in 20th century when women experienced so much change in their like social roles, in opportunities that they started to have. And we, like, for a long time we never had like benchmark women whom we can like associate ourselves with. Of course there were some genius women, but they were also like the most exceptional, so there was no chance to just be a normal person and do the job or kind of live life. You always had to be kind of exceptional, and I guess we all are, as human beings, are very unique, but this striving for exceptionalism, I think it's more of a crippling thing than of helping thing. And then I like started Googling, and I've been reading like basic Wikipedia page about imposter syndrome, and it says that Maya Angelou, Jacinda Ardern, Neil Gaiman, Adam Savage, and Michelle Obama like many times stated in different interviews that they have it. And I mean, like, if they have it, like if they didn't get rid of it, accept all their success and fame, I guess it's impossible. So the only way is to learn to live with it. And I really like the quotation from Maya Angelou, and it says, "I have written 11 books, but each time I think, oh, they're going to find out now. I've run a game on everybody and they're going to find me out." And I'm like, Maya, you are brilliant and talented person, and if you had it even after 11 books, I mean, like, I just need to learn to live with this imposter syndrome. And it's really good. I think good news for me in all of that was that I don't need like highest achievement to get rid of the imposter syndrome, because apparently they don't work. So I may just relax and chill and just try to befriend this imposter syndrome and find ideas how to live with it. And as usual, my method of dealing with such struggles is bringing it to people. And this is why I'm recording this video with my thoughts on imposter syndrome. And that's why we talk about the imposter syndrome very often at my sketchbook club. I recorded in one of the previous videos my thoughts on why the art clubs is very healthy for artists, and why any artist should be a part of any art club or any art community, because yes, our work is very secluded and we are isolated for a lot of time because we need concentration and silence while we work, but still we need to come back to people, and talking to people appeared to be the best taming for this feeling of being not enough, and for kind of dissolving the imposter syndrome fatigue. And the idea that gets me is that we never know when and in what words and how we can actually hear something that will get to us, that will make it into the heart of fear inside of us, and it will ease it. We never know. And that's why we just need to talk to people, sometimes to other artists, and to bring those struggles and fears. Because for me, it works for me at least, when I realize that people have the same issues that I have, it is much easier for me to live with these issues, because I stop being obsessive with the idea that I need to kind of get rid of these issues, because some issues you just cannot get rid of them, and you just can make your life a little bit easier for yourself, and someday these issues will go, or they never will go, I don't know. So I'm trying to find out any advantages of having this imposter syndrome. And the first advantage is this need to stay connected with people. And the second one, I think, is having the imposter syndrome, it helps you to stay humble and don't turn arrogant, because it's easier for us to kind of grow arrogant under the amount of praise that we may have on social media. And I think sharing the imposter syndrome with friends and fellow artists, it kind of makes you a little bit more immune to this arrogance, and both to the imposter syndrome itself. Because I guess that if there is any hope for us, people in the world, not only artists, is that we kind of need to come in peace with the idea that we are not that exceptional. We are unique, yes, but we are not that exceptional, and it's okay. Because I guess the world is like a planet, ecological system and everything. It kind of gives 0 Fs about us being exceptional geniuses. I think we need more decency and kind of humble behavior, and feeling ourselves in a humble way. Yeah, so that's my idea, I guess. And here my notes end, and there is still a lot of the process of the video to enjoy watching. So I really want to leave you with some beautiful music and me drawing. And if there is any chance that you let me know in comments what you think about this idea of mine of dealing with imposter syndrome, and if you ever had one, you're welcome. I really like comments so much because, as I said, when you bring your idea to people and you discuss it with people, it kind of lets you go deeper on that. I will state this article that I was talking about in the comments, in the description of the video. And with that, I leave you with this beautiful frog in a forest bar. And see you soon, I guess. Thank you for subscriptions and for your likes and for your comments. I'm really happy to see this little channel of mine growing, and making videos is a very enjoyable thing for me now, to be honest. So yeah, thank you so much and bye!